Well, good morning, folks. Good morning. A very warm welcome to each and every one of you. Welcome along to the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms here at number 471 Papanui Road. Mark Morrison is my name, one of two auctioneers working alongside you this morning. Mr. Chris Kennedy stands alongside me. He'll be taking the rostrum just a little bit later on. Welcome along, as I said, to the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms here. We've got a beautiful lineup of some 12 properties for your spirited bidding and buying here today. Now, before we roll into the more formal proceedings, I will take a moment to remind you of our COVID-19 processes we must adhere to even here at level 1. Make sure you've used the COVID-19 scanner and tracker app as you've entered in. Make sure you sanitize those hands on the way and take a moment to sanitize your hands upon your departure as well. If you become unwell in the next 14 days, please do let one of the Harcourts Gold management team know of that unfortunate fact, or in fact the agent that you're working with, and they will in due course pass that on to us just so that we can follow our processes that we are required to do by Auntie Jacinda. We appreciate you working alongside us on that basis. Now, I'd like to thank our sellers, acknowledge them, thank them for their ease of access, for their presentation, but first and foremost for their choice and agency. We appreciate that there is choice out there in the marketplace. We thank and acknowledge them for choosing to work with the great team here at Harcourts Gold. Now, speaking of the team here at Harcourts Gold, there are some friendly faces in the room who I will take a moment to introduce you to. Firstly, Mr. John McFadden. I know he's been floating around the room. He's always a busy man, business owner within the Harcourts Gold ranks. I mentioned Chris Kennedy, another of our business owners here within the Harcourts Gold team. Alongside Chris is Mr. Doug Soper, Client Liaison Officer. He works right across our 4 offices here in Christchurch, and immediately to his left is Anna McKenzie, one of 2 managers working here within the Papanui office, the other being Jane Meyer across the far side of the room, and immediately to her left, standing by the bubbles, you're in a good spot there, Margie, is Margaret Danza, our manager from the Redwood office. So plenty of faces here, plenty of friendly faces to help guide and assist you at any stage. Just put your hand up in the air. We won't take it as a bid, and one of those beautiful people will be over there to help you as quickly as they can. Now, Nicole Cracknell, she drives our technology this morning. She's got one of the most important jobs, and she does an outstanding job of it, absolutely. She drives the presentation that you see up on screen. She records the bids. You'll be able to keep tabs on them up on the screen. We also beam out to the World Wide Web through our website and via YouTube. On an auction morning such as this, we would expect to see 50, 60, perhaps even up towards 100 people tuning in at the various auctions throughout this morning. So anyone joining us here this morning, a very warm welcome to you as well. Now, I know the team here at Harcourts Gold, they will have made all of the relevant documentation for today's proceedings available to you. The LIM, the title, and the contract from which we work from. That's been approved by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand and the Auckland District Law Society. There are a few rules and regulations that we must adhere to when it comes to bidding and buying. That will not surprise you, lovely people. And first and foremost, you'll be aware that our owners have set confidential reserve prices. Now, Chris and I, we won't be disclosing those reserve prices to you, the bidders at large. Basically, it's your job as the bidders to get the bidding up and over those confidential reserve prices. Now, assuming we can work together and do that, the highest bid, whose bid that Chris or I accept, well, simply they shall be the purchaser. Chris or I, as auctioneers, we may nominate the sum by which those bids increase. Don't feel like we need to limit you. If you'd like to bid more, we will always encourage and welcome that. We can refuse a bid if we deem it not to be in the best interest of our owners. And if a dispute arises, if there's any argy-bargy with the bidding, well, Chris and I will simply sort that out, won't we, Chris? We'll revert to the last undisputed bid, and then we'll recommence the bidding sequence from there. Now, in the unlikely circumstance where your bidding is not forthcoming, in the absence of your bidding participation, what we'll do in that situation is Chris or I have the right as auctioneers to place bids on behalf of our owners. They are known as vendor bids. Now, with those vendor bids, you can be rest assured of a couple of things. The first one being is that they'll always be under the reserve price. Secondly, we'll nominate them very clearly, using language, ironically, such as vendor bid. The best course of action for you lovely folk is to simply bid with confidence over and above those vendor bids, and we'll continue to head in the right direction, which is north. Now, at the conclusion of the auction, that's nominated by the hammer, coming down to the rostrum in a fashion such as this. If it falls in your favour, congratulations, you are the successful purchaser. Before you commence any celebrations, we will get you to undertake just a few simple procedures. The first one is that you'll sign the agreement, and in doing so, you're acknowledging receipt of the approved REA guide. Secondly, you'll arrange to make a payment of a very neat and precise 10% of the purchase price. Thirdly and finally, folks, we'll get you to complete the GST information, which is outlined in Schedule 1. So, folks, those are the rules of engagement here today. Very clean, concise and simple is the bidding process. So transparent is the process here in the Harcourts Gold auction rooms. So as I said, moving right along, we have some 12 opportunities for you today. The first one being number 6, Hawkins Place in Rangiora. And I welcome to the front of the room Mr. Cameron Bailey. Alongside him is Brendan Hart. I know Cameron and the team have got an exceptionally busy day here in the gold auction rooms, as they usually do. First one up, as I said, is Hawkins Place, number 6 in Rangiora. It's more formally described by the legal fraternity as being an estate in freehold. 654 I should say, square metres, more or less, of that freehold land. That's made up of lot 63 on depositive plan 78620, which is outlined in that certificate of title the team have made available to you. Now the settlement date is set down for the 25th of June of this year, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed to in writing prior to the commencement of today's auction. Telephone bidders, they may be in action. I'm aware of some registered telephone bidders, so don't be surprised if some of our licensed colleagues from within the network are bidding on behalf. I've cited the paperwork, very happy to move forward on that basis. List of chattels, Schedule 2, they are outlined there. They remain as circulated, no changes there. And those further terms of sale, you bid and you buy on that basis here today, folks, being clauses 22 through to 24. Well, Cameron, Brendan, they say, don't they, that brick and tile, it never goes out of style, and I think that number 6, Hawkins Place, it just reinforces that very fact. The fact that this home has got 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms and 2 living spaces, it means that space is optimal. It's not compromised here, which is always a nice thing. Outside, well, the land, the section, it's very private, it's fenced and secure. It's a great place for the adults to sit back and relax and unwind, and at the same time, any kids and pets, they can roam about free range in that nice, safe and secure yard. Now, if you need a little bit more space, well, you can just head across the road, can't you? You've got the Allen Reserve there, so if you need to stretch the legs a little bit more, as I do at my height, then you've got the reserve just across the road to do so. Rangiora in general, it's just a great spot, isn't it? And it's so close to town now with the new northern motorway. It's an easy hop, skip and a jump back into the central city on that motorway using those T2 lanes and the bus lanes, and Rangiora itself, fantastic little town. Plenty of upside, folks, here. We need to work out where we see it in the marketplace, of course. That's our job here today. Number 6, Hawkins Place in Rangiora. My instructions are to open up the bidding on behalf of my owner's vendor bid at $400,000. Is there 420 anywhere to kick us along? 400 with me on a vendor bid. I look for 420. 420 without hesitation at 420. Good luck at 420. There's the competition down the middle of the room. And 450 jumps 30 on at 450 here. Do you stay in the 30s as well to take me to 480? Should be no hesitation. On the nod at 480 here and 510. Would you say, sir, at 510? Nicely done. 540? 540? Absolutely. At 540, there we go. And 550. Okay, puts 10 on. And 60, you've started something here, sir, with the 10s. 570, nicely done. Straight back at 570 and 80, would you say? 580 here. Straight to 600, sir, would be my suggestion. First call. At 5. I'll take 10, sir. 590. 590. There we go at 590. 600 there. Straight back at 600. Be encouraged, sir. Now's not the time to be shaking the head. First call. At $600,000 only here down the middle of the room. They started things off. Second the money. At $600,000. Great family home at 600,000. Third and final, sir, that 5 you suggested before, how about it now? You'd have a go, wouldn't you? No? You're out. You sure? At $600,000. Doesn't have to be a participation sport, folks. Welcome in any other interest, but at $600,000, my initiator here, they're in the lead. Don't have instructions at these levels. You'll appreciate that at $600,000. Can I ask you to increase your bid through to perhaps $620? But at $600,000 only is where we sit. Welcome you back in at any stage. Same goes to you, sir. Working with Catherine Aiken. Say goodbye to the open home trails. 620. Acknowledging the bid, thank you so much, at 620. Good work there, Brendan, at $620,000. Once the money at 620. At 620, absolutely, Harrison. I welcome you in at any stage if you like, sir. Twice. at 6200. Reserve across the road. Beautiful little quiet street. Single level living here at 620. Third, at a bid at 620. Brendan Hart wearing out the carpet down the back of the room at 620. At 620. Catherine, how are we looking over here, sir? Happy for you to change your mind if you like. That's the beauty of auction. 630, thank you, Brendan, at 630. Another 10 off.
Change of instructions, we're selling.
On the market, selling. Thank you for those instructions at 630. I sell away. Sit tight, folks. I'll give you 3 chances. We're on the market. Whose name goes on the title? Once at 630. Twice now, quickly. Need to know. Third and final, won't accept a late bid. Delighted to announce their number 6 Hawkins Place in Rangiora. It goes at 630. It goes, it is. Sold here. Well done. Congratulations. Alrighty, folks, we're moving right along. A fantastic start here this morning. We now move forward to our second opportunity of the morning, 24 Tucson Place in Westhaven in Burwood. I welcome to the front of the room Mr. Caleb Griffey, and alongside him is Tanner Norton, 2 absolute shining lights from our Parklands office. They'll be looking after you, the interested parties out there in the marketplace, as you complete your due diligence on your journey towards ownership here in Tucson Place. Now, it's more formally described by the legal outfits as an estate in freehold. 1,101 very precise square metres of that freehold land. That's made up of Lot 54, Depositor Plan 55275, which is outlined on that certificate of title that the team have made available to you. Now, the settlement date is set down for the 22nd of April of this year. Those further terms of sale, you bid and you buy on that basis here this morning, being clauses 22 through to 24 inclusive, and those listed chattels, will they remain as circulated, and no surprises for you there. Well, cul-de-sacs, they are just exceptional places to live. The only cars that are ever coming down the road are friends and family coming to see you, or perhaps it's the neighbours, the friendly neighbours that are coming home to their gorgeous homes, because this really is a gorgeous street. I popped through the home last night. It is just simply a stunning place to be. Now, 24 Tucson Place, as I said, it's got to be one of the best that I've seen in recent times. Architecturally designed, it means that you'll never tire of coming home. There's always a highlight, there's always something different that you will see as you wander throughout the home. Flexibility on the living and accommodation fronts, well, that's very obvious. So no matter your whānau situation, there will be good opportunities for you here. The section, the gardens, and the stream setting, well, that's just your private oasis. It's just magnificent. That's going to be perfect for reading a book, for entertaining, perhaps some contemplation, or just relaxation. It's all on offer here. As I said, it's surrounded by lovely homes, top-of-the-range neighbours in the street, and top-of-the-range sport and recreational pursuits are on offer. You've got Horseshoe Lake Reserve, some golf courses just down the road as well. This is a true winner right across the board, folks. Beautiful home here. My instructions are to open up the bidding at $500,000 on a vendor bid. So 500 with me. Is there 550 here and 570 and 705. Nicely done, strategically done. 720, not put off though. 750 and 70 now. First chance at 770. Let's keep going. 780. That's $780,000 bid away. 90 here. Got to fight for these good ones at 790,000. What's the money? 795. 795. 800. There we go. Gets to 800 at $800,000. 805's next. 805. 10. Straight to 20, ma'am. First call at 810 with the gentleman. Twice.
Mark, we're on the market.
Change of instructions there. We're on the market, sir. I sell to you at $810,000. 815, but not now. The good lady, her car's parked in the driveway. Heard it, didn't see it. Where was it? There we go, down the back. Is it, sir? At 820 with you. Good luck at 820. Timing is run. As he timed it to perfection. I sell away at 820. Once. Penultimate chance. Quickly. At 820 with the gentleman. Does he come in and steal it? I'll take two from you if you like, ma'am. Or here. At 822. At 820 I have. I look for another two if you like. Third and final. Five. Where's the bid, Caleb? Here. Okay. At 825. At 825 at 8 1/4. 827. Puts two on. At $827,000. We play for the keys. Shaking your head, sir. Don't give away the strategy. At 827 with the gentleman. First, and I sell. Do I sell here? Twice? You tell me. Third and final, 827. Do I sell here? You're all out, ma'am. With a smile. You're all out? No, you're shaking your head. Does that mean you're not out? 830 perhaps. The hammer's up. I'm going to sell it to the gentleman. It goes. It goes. It is. Sold here. Well done, sir. Congratulations. You've built a beautiful home. We'll put on some bidding music and be back with you very
Gentlemen, I bid you a very, very warm welcome. By way of introduction, my name's Chris Kennedy. I work alongside my good friend and colleague, Mr. Mark Morris, and I take you to our third offering of some 12 auctions today. I do remind you, at the fall of the hammer, you will be required to sign the memorandum recording the sale, in other words, the contract, pay a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price, and complete the GST information in Schedule 1. I welcome in Mr. Cameron Bailey. All set to go, Cam? You've got a busy day, as Mark's already alluded to. A lot of auctions on today. We'll move forward. The property itself, though, more importantly described as number 69 Wai-iti Terrace, FENDALTON, Christchurch City. Now, this is a freehold parcel of land, some 1,847 square metres. It is on Lot 2, deposited plan 539205. It is contained, it is described in Certificate of Title, Folio 901169 of the Canterbury Land Registry. Currently, the property is tenanted on a periodic tenancy at some $550 a week. The chattels, that hasn't changed from the draft. We take that you've read and understood clauses 22 through to 25, but I do remind you that clause 25 refers to the possession date, possession and settlement date being one of the same. So what that says, folks, is that if the purchaser elects to settle with vacant possession, the settlement will be the 23rd of July 2021. If the purchaser elects to settle with the tenant in place, then the settlement will be the 7th of May 2021. You have 3 days to make that decision from today's date in terms of letting our seller and, of course, your legal counsel know that that's when you're going to settle. Very clean, very clear, very concise, a wonderful offering. I'm going to take you back one last time to Wai-iti Terrace G. This is prime land, a prime parcel of FENDALTON land. As I've already said, some 1,847 square metres. This is a sensational site, whether you're here to develop it, whether you're here to rectify the home that's on it, or in fact buy land bank and keep the tenancy. The options are abound for you. It doesn't get much better than a classic 60s red brick home in my view. They've stood the test of time. They are timeless, and it is front and centre on this beautiful parcel of land. Single level floor plan makes it incredibly convenient and easy to build a family, have a family, or in fact redesign or redevelop. I love how it flows, indoor outdoor flows, all sides of the home, some 3 large spacious bedrooms, a very big lounge, looks out over onto that the creek setting there. Really is quite a spectacular opportunity. Classic kitchen, the whole property, the lot, it offers up a whole lot of opportunity. As I've said, redesign, modernise, or in fact remove. This is magic in the making, in my view. My instructions, open the bidding at $1,200,000. I'll invite you along at 50 from there if you like. $1,200,000. Is there 50 on the rise anywhere in the room at $1,200,000? 250. Welcome to bidding, sir. 1,250,000. My new best friend. Hope to see you at the end at 1,250,000. 3. Here we go at 1,300,000. Here's your competition. 350 bid here at 1,350,000, and 4's the next call at 1,350,000. Once. 1,400,000. 4. Simon Watson here at 1,400,000. Here's your competition at 1,400,000. Look for 1,450,000. Don't let me limit you though. At 1,400,000 down here. Seated and centered at 1,400,000. 450 if you like. A little early for 20s. Take a 50 though. 1 bit. You're insistent. They call me Chris, the friendly auctioneer, and I'm in a very good mood today. So 1,425,000. Afford you the same courtesy. 50 here. 1,450,000 and 75 beckons if you like. At 1,450,000. 75 called now. 15's the bid from here if you like. At 1,475,000. I look for 15 on the rise. 25 to stay alive if you like. Once. 15 here. 1,500,000. Do we go 5 1/4? Or more if you wish. 1,550. 3 in at this stage. Welcome to the bidding, sir. Timing of a Swiss watch. At 1,550,000. Happy to work with you. 75 bid here. 1,600,000. There we go. 1,600,000. Haven't forgotten about you. It is against your buyers at 1,600,000 here. Once at 1,600,000. Twice.
625.
625's the call. Do we go 1,700,000? Okay, what about? Just thought I'd ask. No harm in asking. I get told no at home all the time as well, so it doesn't affect me. 1,625,000. Do I say 650 on your behalf? Need to be 25 at the. Sorry. 1,640,000. Okay, why not? 1,640,000. At 1,640,000, happy to take your 25s though.
45.
No, too early for 5s. 1,640,000. I'll take 20. Afford you the same courtesy. 1,660,000. Haven't forgotten about you on back wall. 1,660,000. You started this. Do we go to 80?
Take two.
No. Oh, I take 2 million. Yes. Won't take 2,000. No. Taking 20s. 1,660,000 is the call. 680 you got to be. That was a pause for effect, but it hasn't worked. 1,660,000 down here, seated, centred.
Are you on the market? You selling?
Sir, you'll be the first to know when I'm selling, I promise you that. But at this stage, I don't have those instructions at 1,660,000. Keep bidding. I'll let you know when we're there, though. Happy to work with you. I play no favourites in the room. 1,660,000, but I work at the front at this point. 80? Shouldn't give your strategy away so early in the piece, sir. Everybody else will know. 1,660,000. First call, Simon, not at a level I can sell. Ask you to increase. Second, at 1,660,000. I look to you and I look to you, sir, at 1,660,000. Third call, all done, silent.
5.
Gee, you're insistent. Let's split the difference. Let's take a 10.
2.5. Okay.
No, split the difference off the 20. Here we go, 1,670,000. You seem like a decent bloke. I'd like to work with you.
My wife works with you as well.
Well, love the banter. However, I'm working down the front here. 1,670,000.
5K, mate.
Well, I can. But look, I'll tell you what. You're insistent. You're a nice guy. Happy to work with you. 1,665,000. I'm not going any lower at this point. At 1,665,000, do we go to 1,680,000? It's against you now. 10 on it. 75. Thank you. 675 is the call. Really? Gee, giving away your strategy for a second time. 1,675,000 the call. At 1,675,000. Once, twice, third. Are you done? Silent at 1,675,000.
1,680.
1,680. There you go. 1,680. Let's take it at 170. 1,007,000 if you like. At 1,680 is the call. 1,680,000. 1,690. 1,690,000. Do you go 1,7, sir? They're not making any more land. And as they say, the best investment on earth is earth itself. At $1,690,000. Once.
1.7.
1.7, thank you. At 1,700,000. Against you now, 1,700,000. First. Second. 1,700,000. 705.
Is it on the market?
As I said, sir, I'll let you know as soon as it is. At 1,705,000 is the bid here. You're insistent. Love your approach, but I'll let you know when it is. At 1,705,000. 705 is the call. It's against you and you here. 3 in at this stage at 1,705,000. If I don't see another bid, sir, I'm going to pause and all rights will go to the gentleman seated in the front. At 705 is the call. I'll give you 3 opportunities to place a bid, or I pause. I will pass all rights to the gentleman in the front row. First. Second, third at 1,705. Are you out? Sir, I'm going to pause with you at 1,705,000. We're going to find some space out the back, present you with an opportunity to purchase, but I hold the auction and pause it with you at 1,705,000. We'll be with you shortly. And put some bidding music on. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We take a pause on our last auction as we head into the arena of negotiations. I now look to our fourth of a program of 12, and I welcome into the room Mr. Alan Gunn. Are you all set, Gunny?
All set, mate.
Nice to be working with you. You've had a wonderful campaign. Good luck to you, and of course, good luck to our wonderful, wonderful owners. The property itself, though, more importantly, it is described as number 30, Marblewood Drive, Papanui, Christchurch City, postcode 8053. Now, this is a freehold parcel of land, some 735 square metres. It is on lot 7, deposit of plan 75378. It is contained, it is described in certificate of title, volume, I'd hate you to miss something, folks, volume 34B, folio 1079 of the Canterbury Land Registry. We offer the property today at 30 Marblewood with vacant possession. We take that you have read clauses 22 through to 26. You bid, you buy on that basis. Once again, cash and unconditional. No change to the chattels. Large, concise list. But I do remind you that excluded are the outside pots and the statues and the spa pool. That remains on an as-is, where-is basis. No warranties implied or given on their possession and settlement date. Well, that's the 21st of May 2021, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. I'm going to take you back there just one last time. Gee, this is positioned in what I would suggest is a magnificent enclave of quality homes. As we know, Marblewood is one of those beautiful, beautiful subdivisions. It was ahead of its time, and in my view it still is. Its mature settings, the trees, the location, the complexity and the convenience of where we sit today is just second to none when it comes to shops, conveniences, doctors, dentists and the like. The setting, well, as I've said, it's amongst mature plantings. It's a home of real pride. Our owners have been there some 18 years. They've cherished and they've looked after this magnificent home. It's a spacious two-storied home comprising of approximately 230 square metres. Multiple living spaces. I love the formal and informal. I love the way it opens out onto that beautiful rear section. I love the way you have the privacy, and it encapsulates all of the sun going in any point or any stage of the day. This is privacy at its best. It's a large family home, beautiful setting for those big family gatherings, superb kitchen dining. We offer 4 bedrooms, or in fact 4 bedrooms plus 3 bathrooms. It really is well suited. I love the way the home opens up to the outdoors. Of course, loads of entertaining. To my way of thinking, folks, it's just good old-fashioned real estate. Call for your opening bids and offers. Where do you say go? Well, that worked, didn't it? Call for a start. Where do you say go? Perhaps a hint from the auctioneer. Is there $700,000 to get us underway anywhere? Is there $700,000 in the room anywhere? Well, you hesitate. I don't. $700,000 on a vendor bid with me at $700,000. Oh, retract my bid. Your money's better than mine, sir. Happy to work with you at $700,000. There's the start there at $720,000 bid. $700,000, I should say. At $700,000, let's look for 20 on the rise at $700,000. Seated and centered here. My left, your right at $700,000. First call for 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. Third call at $700,000. Well, it's 20 back with me. That's a vendor bid. Can't sell it to these levels, sir. It's $720,000. Call you back at $740,000. Thank you. At $740,000. $740,000. There's the competition, folks, at $740,000. Need to get your hand in the air to participate at $740,000. $740,000 with my new best friend. First call at $740,000. Twice the money at $740,000. Third call at $740,000. Are you bidding, sir? No, just waving friends in. Sorry, at $740,000. It's $60,000 back with me. That's my last vendor bid. Call you back at $780,000. $780,000. There we go, folks, at $780,000. $780,000. What do we say, bars? Should be a Mexican wave of hands in the air at these levels at $780,000. At $780,000 for 30 Marblewood. First call at $780,000. Twice the money at $780,000. Third call, $780,000. So I can't sell it at these levels. I'll ask you to increase your bid. You're at $780,000, can't sell it. Call you on. $800,000? Thank you. 800. Don't give away your strategy. Gee, everybody else might come in at that stage. At $800,000 with you now, sir. At $800,000. $800,000. Call for your participation. I'm not placing any vendor bids at $800,000. $800,000. I give you 3 opportunities, or I pause with you, sir, at 800. Can't sell it at the stage, but happy to hold a conversation outside of the room if you are. At 800,000. Once, twice, third call. Well, sir, pause with you at 800. We'll find some space once again, offer you an opportunity to purchase. Good luck to you. Nice to be bidding with you at 800,000. Folks, welcome back. I take you back to our offering at number 69 Wai-iti Terrace in FENDALTON. We left the room some time ago with the bid at $1,705,000. Now, after discussions and some negotiations outside of the room, delighted to announce that our owners have exercised their right under 2.6 of the contract, and they have withdrawn 69 Wai-iti Terrace and sold it outside the room. Congratulations to both purchasers and sellers. Now, we're waiting on Cameron Bailey. He's out of the room conducting some negotiations as well, so we may move forward on our program. Oh, no, here he is now. You're all set to go. It's the timing of a Swiss watch, Cash. Nice to see you. You've got a big day. You've got a very busy day. Let's keep moving. Let's move forward to our next offering. More importantly, it's described as number 75 Ranfurly Street, St Albans, Christchurch City. Now, this is a wonderful freehold parcel of land comprising of some 551 square metres. It is on part lot 2 and 3. On deposited plan 1351. It's contained, it is described in Certificate of Title, Volume 20K, Folio 606 of the Canterbury Land Registry. We offer this wonderful offering with vacant possession. No change to the chattels list. I won't go through that. We take that you've read, you've understood clauses 22 through to 24.4. And of course, you bid, you buy on that basis, cash and unconditional. Possession and settlement, that's the day your life changes, gets a whole lot better. That's set down for the 25th of June 2021 or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Let me take you back. This, to my way of thinking, is classic St Albans. It's stylish character, overflowing with personality and charm. It's a beautiful home. Whilst it offers the beauty of yesteryear, you enjoy the convenience of modernisation here at number 75. Magnificent renovated kitchen with island bar. They complement those beautiful bifold doors out to that big landing in that area to entertain. That's all north facing. It catches all of that sun. It's got an expansive deck, high stud bay windows, just wonderful setting. Love the formal lounge, just magnificent if you just want to get away and have some quiet time, read a book, watch a bit of television, or just enjoy the tipple of your choice. It's a beautiful setting. I love the mystique of the home itself, and of course 4 bedrooms in total, 2 bathrooms, and the location, well, that's simply superb, along with magnificent zoning. My instructions, folks, open the bidding at $700,000. I'll look for 20 on the rise from there. It's 700 on a vendor bid. Is there 720 to carry me north or more? Of course, don't let me limit you. At 700,000 with me on a vendor bid. Gee, that's a surprise, Cam. To win at auction, you've got to put your hand up, but you need to be last. At 700,000, that's a vendor bid. I look for 20 on the rise, if you will, at 700,000. I give you 3 counts. 1, sorry?
750.
750. Where'd that come from? Over here. Welcome to the bidding, madam. 750. Sorry to insult you at 750. I look for 20 on the rise from here at 750. Fairly bid and offered now at 750. Is there 70 on the rise at $750,000? I am happy to take 50s at 750. First call at 750. Twice the money at 750. Third call at 750. Look for your participation. Well, 70 back with me. That's a vendor bid at 770. Can't sell it to these levels. 800. Beautiful. You've been to bidding school. Love working with people like yourself at $800,000. $800,000 fairly bid and offered now. I look for 20 on the rise at 800,000. 800,000 bidding here once at 800. Twice the money at 800. Third final call at 800,000. Done. Silent. I'm not going to take another vendor bid, folks, but if there's no bidding at $800,000, I'm going to pause over here and all rights will transfer at $800,000. I give you 3 opportunities to place a bid. First, second, third. Madam, you think we're going to pause with you guys at $800,000. We'll find some space. Sorry, 805. I'm sorry, just a late charge at 805. $805,000. We're underway again at 805. The timing of a Swiss watch, left it a little late, but happy to work with you at 805. 820. There you go at 820. Happy to take your 5s and 20s over here all the time at 820. The bid here. $820,000. I look for 5 on the rise if you like. At 820 is the call. $820,000. Not at a level I can sell. I'm going to pause if I don't see a bid at 820 over here. Once, twice. Third call at 820. Pausing with you this time at $820,000. We'll find a space, present you with an opportunity to bid and buy here, number 75 Ranfurly. Pausing at 825. 820. 820.
Opportunity of the morning, which is number 3 Millstream Drive in Northwood, Christchurch City. Accordingly, I welcome to the front of the room Mr. Mark O'Loughlin, and alongside him is Nicola Cray. They've been looking after you and representing our owners here in Millstream Drive. It's more formally described as being an estate in freehold, 635 square metres of that freehold land lot. 152 depositor plan 334548, which is outlined in that certificate of title that the team have made available to you. The settlement date, that's set down for the 30th of April 2021 or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed to in writing prior to today's proceedings. The list of chattels, they remain as circulated, and I note there those further terms of sale. That's what you bid and you buy on here this morning. They are clauses 22 through to 23.2 inclusive. Well, Millstream Drive, it's one of those streets, isn't it? It just defies that traditional 7-year itch, such as the quality of the street itself, the quality of the location, and the neighbours that surround you. This is a cracking good family home. Plenty of space right across the board, right across that 245 square metre footprint for everyone in the family. Those interconnected living spaces can be separated if need be, if you need a little bit of away time from the family, because ironically having some space actually brings us all closer together as family over time. Now the accommodation front, well and truly catered for here as well, with those 4 bedrooms. The home handy person, they are going to love that sizable double garage and that designated workshop space as well. Northwood itself, the suburb, it's really come into its own. I think it's matured so nicely in recent times. Folks, here is the opportunity for you to secure your own little slice of paradise here in Northwood. I turn to you now. Opening bid, opening offer. Where do you see it in the marketplace? What say you? Room descends into an awkward silence like a school dance, isn't it, Chris?
Yes, loads of excitement and nothing happening.
That's right. Everyone's a little bit standoffish. Perhaps some guidance from the auctioneer is what you seek out. Is there a comfortable $750,000 anywhere? Would have thought so at that level. Thought there'd be a stampede of bidders. Very good, you percolate, I don't hesitate. At $750,000 on behalf of my owners, more than happy to keep the home at those low levels. I'm sure you see value north of there. At $750,000 on a vendor bid to kick things underway. I look for 25 on the rise, or perhaps you just take me straight through to $800,000, you tell me. First chance here for number 3 Millstream Drive at $750 only on a vendor bid. Twice at $750, quickly, third and final at $750,000. There we go. Welcome in, ma'am, at $775 with you. At 7 3/4, I have. Good luck. Hope to see you at the end. At $775,000, there's the competition, folks, at $775. Do we move in the 25s from here? You tell me. First chance at 775. Twice the money. Could be a late telephone bidder coming through. We'll make sure we get the paperwork all sorted for that one. Third, final chance at 775. Well, it's back with me at 800,000 on a vendor bid. That's me all done. I won't be placing any more vendor bids today up and over that level. Bid me 825 and we can have a pause and a discussion and present you an opportunity to buy. First call at 800,000 on a vendor bid with me. I look for a mere 25 on the rise. You'll see the value at that level. Second chance. At 800,000 on a vendor bid. Clearly not for sale at that level. The educated and the uneducated would appreciate that at 800,000. Third chance, quickly, at 800,000. Look for 25, Mark. Just for the chance to have a discussion, that's all. Is it back to the open home trail? Or do we pause and have a discussion? Just need to see a bid.
805.
810? Or do we just take 805? Very good, I'm in a good mood. 805, Mark seems adamant then, at 805,000. I give the room one last chance to bid over and above that level, otherwise I do prioritise our bidders here and we give them the first opportunity to own at 805. I count it down 3 times. First, second, third and final at 805. Well, very good. Folks, pausing with you. We'll have a discussion and present an opportunity for you to buy very shortly, pausing at 805.
Well, welcome back, folks. Welcome back to the front of the room. I take you back. I take you back to that wonderful offering at 75 Ranfurly Street. Welcome back, folks. I take you back to our offering at number 75 Ranfurly Street in St Albans. We paused the auction some time ago with the bid at $820,000. Once again, folks, our owners have exercised their right under 2.6 of the contract, and they have withdrawn 75 Ranfurly Street and sold it outside the auction room. So once again, congratulations to buyers and sellers. I'm going to hand to Mark, who's going to carry on very shortly. Would drive in the heart of Papanui. Now, we left the room some time ago with the bid at $800,000. I'm delighted to announce that outside of the room, you've lifted your bid, graciously increased your bid to $850,000. Confirm that with me at $850,000. Thank you, good luck. I look to our wonderful owners for instructions. At $850,000, you happy to sell? Lovely. Thank you for your instructions. Good luck to you and good luck with your move. $850,000. I sell 30 Marblewood Drive in Papanui. I'll give you 3 opportunities to place a bid for ownership. At $850,000. Hold tight. At $850,000. Once, twice, and I sell. Only 10% at the fall of the hammer. Third final call for 30 Marblewood Drive at $850,000. It goes, it is gone and sold. Well fought, well bought. Congratulations to each and every one of you.
Folks, it's just a few minutes after 11 o'clock, so we now move on to our second hour of the morning. And first up at 11 o'clock, auction number 7 is number 9 Yale Street in Spraydon. Mr. Cameron Bailey, he's been looking after you, the interested parties out there in the marketplace at Yale Street. It's more formally described as being an estate in cross lease. Oh, and Harrison Hotman, remiss of me to forget you, Harrison. My apologies. Flat 1 deposited plan 78498 on lot 4 deposited plan 19016. That's outlined in the certificate of title that Cameron and Harrison have made available to each and every one of you. Now, the settlement date is set down for the 21st of April 2021. That's got a nice ring to it. The list of chattels remain as circulated in those further terms of sale. The clauses 22 through to 25 you bid and you buy on that basis here today. Well, number 9 Yale Street, it's received a makeover that even a budding prom queen would be very much proud of. You can move into this one and just enjoy it straight away. I love those bifold doors that open up off that living space. You see it up there on screen. That's a perfect place just to unwind and relax on that nice decking area. Those 3 good-sized bedrooms, they allow space for all of the family, or perhaps it's a flatting situation. The flatmates will be well and truly taken care of here. It's just a hop, skip and a jump down the road to Barrington Park for that afternoon kickabout. You're close to the hills, good shops here in Yale Street in Spraydon. Folks, we need to work out where we see it in the marketplace. What's your opinion on price, value? Where do we see it? You tell me. I'm in your hands. Now's the time. That didn't work at all.
No.
It's not the TV, folks. This is a two-way street here. This is interactive. Is there 400,000 anywhere to kick us along? No, very good. You percolate, I don't hesitate. Then at 400,000 with me on a vendor bid to kick us underway at 400,000 the bid. I look for a mere 20 on the rise. Look for 420 anywhere in the room. First chance at 400,000 twice. Third and final at $400,000. For Yale Street, recently renovated. Move in and enjoy this one. Well, I nudged things north through to 420. I'm not going to artificially run up the process here this morning, folks. That's the last vendor bid that I'll place at 420,000. So if there's a 460 in the room, or perhaps 450 if you're feeling cheeky, we can have a discussion with you. First chance at 420. Twice the money. Third and final at 420. We all done? All silent. I'm surprised and shocked. You're clearly playing into the conditional market's hands then. Officially going to pass the property in then at 420,000. We also have instructions from our owners announcing that the property at number 9 Yale Street is now priced in the marketplace, asking price of $549,000. So $549,000 is the asking price there. If you have any interest in the property, do go and see Cameron and Harrison. They'll be sure to help you out. Cameron's already running off, so he's probably already got the phone ringing. 9 Yale Street now officially priced at $549,000. Moving right along in the interest of expediency to number 16 Huntington Place in Avonhead, I welcome Belinda and Sam Dunster. They've been your dual agents helping you on your journey towards ownership here and representing our owners in Huntington Place, an estate and freehold. It is some 832 very generous square metres of that prime time freehold land. Lot 56, deposited plan 59627, which is outlined in the certificate of title that Belinda, Sam and the team have made available to each and every one of you. Now, the settlement date that's set down in front of me here for Friday, the 7th of May, 2021, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed to in writing. Those further terms of sale, you see them there in front of you. I have them in front of me as well. Clauses 22 through to 24. You bid and you buy on that basis. A mere 10% is all that we require here today. The list of channels, well, it's extensive in its detail, but it remains as circulated as advertised. Well, today, folks, what we offer you is the opportunity to secure some good old-fashioned quality real estate. Buying land in Avonhead, well, it's one of the best things that you can ever do with your money. The gardens themselves, they're established. You're tucked down and away off that very quiet cul-de-sac, and then you get even more peace and privacy because you are down that long driveway. The gardens, well, they all look out towards the north and the west, so it's sited for you to enjoy that sun right across the afternoon and early evening. Now, in recent times, very good money has been spent on the home with the double glazing, those bathroom upgrades. Those bathrooms just absolutely sparkle, and there is the multi-zone ducting system. All of those things, I would say, are great for keeping a growing family comfortable year-round. Flexibility, well, it's a reoccurring theme here, isn't it? Right across the living and bedroom spaces, they sit both upstairs and downstairs, so there is flexibility there on the accommodation front. The garage, well, that's just absolutely cavernous. So much space there for the home tinkerer, for all the toys, the trikes and the bikes and the cars, they can all go in there. Folks, 16 Huntington Place, this represents a fantastic opportunity in the marketplace, a great family home in a wonderful area. I turn to you now for your opening bid, your opening offer. Don't all go at once. Is there $800,000 anywhere? Bargain buying in Avonhead at $800,000, I would have thought. Welcome you in. You'd have a bid even if you haven't seen it at that price. 800 anywhere? Very good. Well, with me then on a vendor bid at $800,000 to kick things away. I look for 20 on the rise, or more if you like. If that's more comfortable, if that's your style, happy to take more. But I look for 820 only. First call on a vendor bid with me at $800,000. Twice the money quickly. Third and final at $800,000. Well, I advance the bidding on behalf of my owners through to $820,000. That's my second vendor bid. At $820 is the bid now. I look for 40. 40 on, or perhaps it's just 20 on top. First chance at $820,000 here. Beautiful location here in the heart of Avonhead. Great schools, parks, Avonhead Mall just around the corner at $820,000. First chance at 820. Twice, third and final at $820. Well, this is surprising. I'm going to place one more vendor bid. I would have thought there'd be a barrage of bidding here on this beautiful family home, clearly playing into the conditional market's hands. At $820, I advance through to $840, and I'm all done. For the want of a better bid or offer, we simply open up the property to the entire market. I'm sure we'll see good competition post-auction at $840,000. I count it down 3 times. First, second, third, and final at $840. Well, I am shocked. I am stunned. Belinda, Sam, officially passing the property back into your capable hands. We'll continue to work with all interested parties after the auction here at number 16 Huntington Place. Well, folks, I take us back in our catalogue now with an update. I take us back to number 3, Millstream Drive in Northwood. We paused a little while ago with a bid at $805,000. We've had some discussions and negotiations with both parties. After those discussions, we have had an increase in the bid through to $810,000. I'll just get acknowledgement of that bid at 810. Thank you so much. Now, at those levels, we don't have instructions. No change of instructions. We are not on the market, not selling. So for the want of a better bid or offer, I simply pass the property in at 810 and we open it up to the conditional market as well. First, second chance, third and final at 810, all done or silent. Well, very good, Mark Nicola. We've passed the property back into your capable hands. We'll work with all parties after the auction here at moving along now to our 9th opportunity of the day, which is 24A Queens Ave in Fendalton, Cameron Bailey. We welcome you to the front of the room once more. As per usual, a very busy day for Cameron, a very successful day as well, I might add. Now, the property at Queens Ave, number 24A, is an estate and freehold. 318 square metres, more or less, of that prime time freehold land here in Queens Ave. Lot 1, Deposited Plan 508540. And Section 1 Survey Office Plan, which is outlined in that certificate of title that Cameron and the team have made available for you. The settlement date is set down in front of me for the 23rd of April 2021 or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed to in writing. I note we may have some registered telephone bidders in action today. I've cited the paperwork and am happy to move forward on that basis. The list of chattels, well, they are outlined there in Schedule 2. They remain as circulated, and those further terms being clauses 22 through to 25. You bid and you buy on that basis here today. Well, this is a home, isn't it, that's been built to a very exacting standard rather than any limiting budget. Queens Ave, while it represents real estate that is fit for royalty, there's no doubt about it, such as the plethora of features that graces this contemporary home. I love that open plan living spaces. They'll very quickly take your heart and they'll be warmed by that gas fireplace that sits subtly at the end of that living space. That's going to be a perfect place for winter, which is of course bearing down on us just around the corner. Upstairs, well, the quality, it continues there, doesn't it? It's just magnificent. All those 3 bedrooms are doubles, and doubly important is the fact that that master bedroom has its own walk-in wardrobe and tiled ensuite, as you would expect of a home of this age and quality. There's the double internal access garaging that houses the automobiles. This is a chance to, as I say, purchase some quality terra firma in a quality location, a really good location that is Queens Ave. Folks, my instructions are very clear and simple today. To open the bidding at $1.4 million on a vendor bid. On behalf of my owner at 1.4, is there 1.450 perhaps anywhere to kick us along? Or more? 1.4 on a vendor bid with me. Don't all go at once. 1.4. on a vendor bid. I look for 450 over the million. Once here on a vendor bid, need to see your hand in the air. 1.5, even better. Sorry to disrespect your buyer there, Brendan. Send my apologies at 1.5 with your buyer on the phone at $1,500,000. Do we move in the hundies from here? You tell me, is there 100,000 on the rise? Or is it 50 that makes you more comfortable? You tell me. First chance at 1.5, bid away here at the back of the room with Brendan Hart. Twice the money, no success, no strangers to success is Brendan Hart in the auction rooms. Third and final at 1.5. Brendan, I'm not going to artificially run up the process at 1.5. I'm not going to vend a bid against your buyer. Is there perhaps 1.6? It's at 1.5.
1.6.
1.6. There we go. Clearly got a good intent. At $1,600,000, fairly bid away here. At the back of the room. Banked and thanked, Brendan, at 1.6. With you. At $1,600,000. First chance at 1.6 for an astonishingly good home. Twice for a wonderful location. Third and final. We're going to pause and have a discussion. There we go. I'm being told what to do. Third and final then at 1.6. We pause and have a discussion with Brendan's buyer, pausing officially at 1.6. Expediency, we now move forward to our next opportunity being 101 Cranford Street in St Albans, and appropriately and right on cue I welcome in Mr Mark O'Loughlin. He's been your tour guide towards home ownership here in Cranford Street. An estate and freehold, 465 square metres of that freehold land, part lot 1, depositor plan 4013, which is outlined on that certificate of title that Mark and the team has made available to you. Now the settlement date is set down in front of me for the 30th of April of this year being 2021, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed to in writing. You bid and you buy on those further terms towards the rear of the agreement, being clauses 22 through to 24 inclusive. A mere 10% is what we require at the fall of the hammer today. The list of chattels, well, it is minimal in its detail, but it is accurate and it is unchanged as well. Well, Cranford Street here, Mark, this presents an opportunity to secure a property of 3 flats on one title that our owner has held so tightly for the last 14 years. Cranford Street, it has very obvious upside in terms of its connection, both out of the city, but also into the city as well. You're right there in the heart of it all, so it's easy to get wherever you may need to get to. All 3 flats, they're currently tenanted, I should say. So far, for the interested parties, you'll see the upside here. You'll see the opportunity to take on this property here with those existing tenants, with the yields. You will see the opportunity there. Now, folks, my instructions are very clear and simple here today at 101 Cranford Street. They are to open up the bidding at $480,000 on a vendor bid. Is there $20,000 to kick me along? At 480 is where we start. I look for a mere $500,000. First chance at 480 with me. Twice quickly at 480. Third and final at 480. Well, I just nudge things along. I nudge things north through to 500,000. That's my second vendor bid at 500,000. Need you to put your hand in the air for the chance to own, for the chance to negotiate at 500,000 on a vendor bid. First chance. The savvy will see the upside here. Twice for Cranford Street. Penultimate chance. Third and final at $500,000. I am shocked. I am stunned. Mark, I'm not going to make a mockery of this auction. Let's just advance the bidding through to $540,000. I'll officially pass the property in. Need to see a bid from you at $550,000. Otherwise, we pass at $540,000. Once at $540,000. Twice. Third and final. Well, Mark, officially passing the property back into your capable hands at $540,000. If you have an interest in this property, even if it is just passing, now is your time, because the property has been passed in at $540,000. Okay, folks, well, an update for you now. I take you back to 24A Queens Ave in FENDALTON. We paused a little while ago with the bid at $1,600,000. We have had some discussions with both our bidder, our highest bidder, and our owners. We have had a very gracious increase in the bid through to $1,650,000. However, I do not have a change of instructions. We are not on the market and we are not for sale at that level. So at $1,650,000, I'll count it down 3 times. I give you 3 opportunities to bid over and above that level. Otherwise, I simply pass the property in and we open it up to the conditional market as well. First call at 1,650. Twice the money, penultimate chance at 1,650. Third and final. Are we done? All silent? Well, Cameron, officially passing the property back into your capable hands at $1,650,000. We'll put some bidding music on and we'll be back very, very shortly with our next opportunity.
Well, welcome back, folks. I take you through the program to the second last of the day. It's proudly been brought to the market by Cameron Bailey and Catherine Aiken. They've been your tour guides to ownership over the past 3 to 4 weeks. Are you all set to go, team? You've had a busy day, a very successful day. Good luck to you, and of course, good luck to our owners. The property, though, it is more formally described as number 18C Mulberry Place, Redwood, Christchurch City. This is a freehold parcel of land, some 786 square metres more or less. It is, in fact, on Lot 7, deposited plan 41897. It is contained, it is described in Certificate of Title, Volume 20B, Folio 1267 of the Canterbury Land Registry. We offer Mulberry Place with vacant possession. Of course, no change to the chattels. We take that you've read, you've understood clauses 22 through to 24.4. And of course, you bid, you buy on that basis. And once again, buyers, cash and unconditional is your bidding. Possession and settlement date, one of the same. That's set down for the 23rd of April 2021, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. You're bidding today, GST inclusive, so what you bid is what you pay. Let's just take one last look before we call for your spirited bidding. First home buyers, investors, and I'd suggest connoisseurs of good property, this is your time. This is a cracking good home, set on some 786 square metres. It's a great starter, packed with loads and loads of options. 4 bedrooms, could be 3 in an office. Of course, I love the fact that you've got a bedroom down, the other 3 are up, or 2 in an office upstairs. Expansive living that opens to that wonderful big veranda. You can watch the sun go down. You can sit there on those warm Canterbury evenings and perhaps a glass of lemonade if that's your choice of drink. Off-street parking, excellent, excellent garaging, and of course, a wonderful, wonderful kitchen to boot. When you move into Mulberry, you will be singing, "Here we go round to Mulberry Place, on a cold and frosty morning." For you in the room, you'll understand that, given its northerly aspect and, of course, the heat pumps in the lounge. Call for your opening bids and offers, because we're about to go round the Mulberry bush. 440. Heard it, didn't see it. Where did that come from? Welcome to the bidding, sir, at $440,000. Let's move it on in 20s if you like at 440. There's 60 in the room anywhere at $440,000 now. Great opportunity at $440,000. First at 460, sir? Or 80, is it? I'm looking at you, yes? No, I'm taking 20s. Need 460. Lovely, thank you. Welcome back at 460. Do we go 80? 80 we do. At 480 and 5 beckons if you like at 480. The bid's here. Can I say 500 on your behalf? Thank you at $500,000. 520 back with you if you like. 20 here at 520. 520 is the call now, 40 you need to be at 520. Do I say 540 on your behalf? First at 540. 20, I should say. I'm just getting ahead of myself. Second, I'll take a 10 if you like, sir. The 520 is the bid here. Do I say 30 on your behalf? That's chiropractically damaging. It's a bit of movement. Better for the neck. 520 the bid now with my new best friend on the window at 520. I call you for 30 at 520,000. Once at 520. Twice the money at 520. Third final call at 520. Are you done, sir? You are? Shame, I was hoping to see you at the end at 520. Sir, can't sell it to you at 520. Call for you to increase your bid at $520,000. Fairly bid and offered now. Look for a rise from here. Can't sell it to you at 530. 30, thank you, at 530. 530 is the call now, $530,000. Margaret Danza working hard in the auction rooms at 530. At 530, sir, if there's no further bidding, I'm going to pause with you at 530. Don't have instructions to sell at these levels at 530. First, second, third call at 530. Pause with you, sir, at 530. We're going to find some space. Margaret will find you some space and we'll present you with an opportunity at $530,000.
Alrighty, folks. Now we move forward to our last opportunity of the day, our 12th of 12 opportunities, being 85 Normans Road in the heart of Strohan. I welcome into the room once more Mr. Cameron Bailey. Alongside him, representing our owners, is Catherine Aiken as well. She's at the back of the room, already on the phone, getting ready to go. Now, 85 Normans Road in Strohan is an estate in freehold. 971 very generous square metres of the best land available to us here in New Zealand, that freehold land. Lot 11, deposit of plan 3590, which is outlined in the certificate of title that the team has made available to each and every one of you. Settlement date is set down as per the further terms in clause 24, which I will take a moment to read out to you. Settlement date shall be the 30th of June 2021 or 5 working days from the vendor supplying confirmation of a cleared site, whichever of those two dates is the latter. So take it as read that that is the basis by which you bid and you buy here today. 24, those further terms of sale are clauses 22 through to 24. I've just outlined clause 24 to you. Schedule 2 would normally outline the chattels, of course, that we're selling bare land to you. There will be none there, none are relevant. Well, 85 Normans Road, today we sell you a gift. We bring you a gift, which is an opportunity to purchase a parcel of land in the coveted area that is Strohan. 971 square metres of that freehold land that I mentioned before. This is blue chip terra firma with a close to 20 metre road frontage. That gives you something that we all want in life, and that's choice. There's choice here, there's opportunity, there is flexibility here in terms of what you want to do with this beautiful parcel of land. The opportunity to create your dream home, your family home so close to Merivale, the leafy parks and the cafes in the area that know what a piccolo is. And that's a good quality cafe in my books. Now, if kids are your thing, if you're into having kids and raising a family, you'll be very safe in the knowledge that you're in a location so close to excellent schools. Yes, you've got St Andrews right across the road. You've got other private schools very close by, and you're in zone for some of the best state schools as well. Now, all of those schools, folks, they turn kids with no hope into leaders that we all hope to follow. So you buy the section for the opportunity to raise your children in this great location alone. Folks, my instructions are very clear. Open up the bidding at $900,000 on a vendor bid. 900 with me. Where do we go from there? Is there a 950 anywhere to kick things along? Now's the time. 950. 950, Catherine Aiken working with the buyer on the phone. Good luck to your buyer at 950, Catherine, with a smile on your dial as well at 950. There we go. We're underway. There's your competition. Catherine Aiken on the phone with the buyer. First chance at 950,000, a million surely, quickly now. Twice the money, quickly, at 950. Third and final at 950. All sitting on our hands. Now's the time, folks. Otherwise, I just advance on behalf of my owner through to $1 million. Catherine, do you just bid on top of yourself then at 950, surely? $1 million? Is that a bid, sir? No, I'm looking for 50s at this stage. Happy to sit there? Consider your move at 950. Straight back to me then on a vendor bid at $1 million. Putting 50 on, $1 million with me, clearly not for sale at that low level. You'll appreciate that. 50 more. There we go at $1,050,000. Strategically and astutely done. Back with you, Catherine, and your buyer at $1,050,000. Once the money at $1,050,000. Buys your letterbox in Auckland. Twice, quickly, at $1,050,000. Third and final. 1.1, sir, welcome in. At $1.1 million. Two faces in the race now at 1.1 with you, sir. Catherine, straight back to 1,150, or is it 1.2? First call here at 1.1 only. Twice at 1, another 50 there at 1,150. At 1,150 and sir, straight back at 1.2 or more if you like. 1.2, there we go. We're underway at 1,200,000. First call at 1.2. 85 Normans Road. Compelling buying here. Compelling opportunity at 1.2. Twice at 1.2. Catherine, how are we looking? 1 1/4, would you say? No. 25. I'll take 25. Too early for 10s. Third and final at 1.2 here. I look for 25.
Yeah, 25.
Here we go at 1,225. At 1,225,000. All the action's on this side of the room. Doesn't have to be a spectator sport over this side, folks, if you like. 1,250. There we go. Got you. Think you can. At 1,250,000. Beautiful parcel of land here. Great opportunity. At 1.25 million.
75.
On top at 1,300,000. Okay. At 1,275,000 with you. Always trained to take the highest number, Catherine. You know that. At 1 million. At 1.3 there. Moving in the 25s now at 1.3. First chance at 1.3. Got to fight for these good parcels of land. Twice. They're not building any more land like this in these areas. At 1.3. Here.
1325.
1325. Sharon Trumpet, new face in the race. Movement. The power has moved across the room. At 1,325,000 with your buy there, Sharon. It's against you here and here. At 132.5. At 1 3/8 of $1 million for the factions who are into their fractions at 1,325. First call. Throw some numbers at me. 10. Okay. You seem adamant. Let's go with it. At 1,335,000. I asked and you delivered at 1,350. Good. Puts up 15 on. At 1,350. Is another 10 here, Sue? 75. Nicely done. I'm going to assume that's 25 on top at 1,375. There we go. At 1,375. First call. Here at 1,375,000. Twice the money.
1,395.
1,395. 20 on. 1.4. Okay, well it's just 5, but it gets us to 1.4, so I'll take it. At 1,400,000. We're moving in the right direction, and that's north. First chance. Here. At 1.4. Is it back here, or is it back here, Sue, with you? 10 more, was it? 1,410. Remember, ironically, in auctions, you need to finish last to finish first. At $1,410,000 here with the gentleman. First chance. At 1.410. Twice, Catherine. Welcome your buyer back in. Or over here, Sharon.
1.25.
1,425 of 15 on. At what?
Instructions, we're selling.
We're selling. Very clear. Thank you for those instructions. At 1,425,000. Sit tight, Catherine. Your buyer's in the lead and I sell to you. For the want of a better offer at 1,425. Once. 435. Does he steal it for 10? Let's find out. First chance at 1,435. And I sell away. Across the road to St Andrew's School. Twice here. Quickly. 1,435 I sell. Penultimate chance. Catherine. Another 10 or Sharon here. I'm being told to wait. At 1,435 for a bright future, bright opportunity. Third and final, do I sell here at 1,435? We're all done. Catherine, I need to know, are you out? Permission to sell here, Catherine. Need to know. Are we in or out? I'm going to knock it down. It goes. It goes. It is sold here. Well done, sir. Congratulations to our underbidders, commiserations, well fought. We'll put on some music. I think we have some updates to come back to very shortly.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the front of the room. I take you back to our offering at number 18C Mulberry Place in Redwood. Now, we left the room some time ago with the bid at $530,000 to conduct some negotiations. Now, I understand outside of the room, sir, you've graciously increased your bid to $550,000. You confirm that? $550,000 with you. Sorry?
Wasn't gracious.
Oh, I understood it was. At $550,000, we have instructions. We sell at $550,000. $550,000, sir. Hold tight. I'm going to call it 3 times, and then I sell to you with the want of another bid. At $550,000 once, and I sell 18C Mulberry Place. Twice the money then at 550. Third final call. Delighted to announce 18C Mulberry Place in Redwood. It goes, it is gone and sold. Well bought. Great celebrations here in the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms. Thank you for your participation today, folks. To our online bidders, we wish you all the best. We come back next Thursday with some 14 auctions. We look forward to working alongside you again next week. May the rest of your day be the best of your day.